my channel. So in today's video we're going to be doing a Rasta inspired makeup tutorial, also kind of like a Bob Marley inspired makeup tutorial where we're using the yellow, green, and red. It is a part of the Ethiopian flag as well, so I guess you can also say the Ethiopian flag. But the red represents the blood of the Rastafaris, the yellow represents gold, and the green represents the land, so the forest and everything like that. So I really wanted to incorporate something like this. I think it turned out very, very, very different than what I'm used to, but I still think that it turned out very well. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you have any more looks in mind that you would like me to do, let me know down below. I am on a really big color kick, so something colorful, you guys. I know not all of these looks are wearable, but nonetheless I still think you guys can try it out and still, you know, enjoy either to watch this video or try it for yourself. I think that you should be very very wide in range of what you do, not just sticking to the neutral, natural looks. You know, play with some colors, dabble in this, dabble in that, you know what I mean. So I hope you all enjoy. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm starting with one eye done. So now I'm gonna prime it with the Urban Decay primer potion. I used a ton of this on accident. You just need to use this just to prime for the eyeshadows. And then I go in with Harvest Brown. This is a Coastal Scent Hot Pot. I just love to use this shade because it's such a neutral kind of skin tone like shade when I'm working with color. So I use that on a Sigma E35 blending brush, work that into my upper crease as once again my transition shade. Then I'm going into their Wet n Wild Hemporary Solutions eyeshadow palette, and I am taking the red shade in that palette and taking that on an Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow brush that I got out of one of my eyeshadow palettes. And these eyeshadows are so pigmented, but they are very powdery and they have a lot of kickback, so you just want to make sure your foundation isn't done first because you will have a lot of fallout. So now you can see I'm kind of pushing this into the crease where I want that red to be the most pigmented, and then I start blending that out up into the upper crease as well. Then after that I go back in with the previous brush and just use that to buff the two shades together and make sure that red isn't so harsh. Then I go into my Laura Geller Gilded Honey and highlight my brow bone because this eye is going to be all matte with no glitter or sparkle, so I decided to go ahead and just use that as, you know, my little bit of shimmer for right now. So once again, going in with my blending brush, and then now I'm taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. This is in the shade Milk. So this is the white base that makes your eyeshadows pop a lot. So first I apply it straight to my eye with the pencil, and then I go in with a flat brush. This is a, oh my gosh, a Vanity Planet concealer brush type thing, and I just use that to smooth that out because you don't want it to be very creamy or chalky because these are once again matte eyeshadows. So now I'm taking the yellow out of that Hemporary Solutions eyeshadow palette and pack that on with a small flat dense eyeshadow brush by Sigma. This brush is very dense, so it's going to pack on majority of the product as opposed to kind of distributing it all over your face. So then I go into the green out of that same palette and just use that on the back one half, and then I start to kind of blend the two shades together because you don't want these to be two distinct lines. You want it to look like that orange or that yellow is blending in with that green. So now I'm going with a little bit more red to once again blend the red in with the green. So I also have to clean up under my eye because I mentioned there was a lot of fallout, so I'm using my Garnier Micellar water with just a cotton round and just use that to sharpen up the outer edge as well, because now we're going in with a NYX matte liner, and this is what I'm using for my eyeliner. And now that I've cleaned up that edge, it gives me the straight and perfect line to follow and to trace for my wing liner. So that's a wing liner trick. If you guys find that you have struggle with getting your wing liner very crisp and sharp, you can go ahead and do that. So after that I tight line my upper lash line, and I'm using a L'Oreal Silkissme eyeliner pencil, I believe, and then I go in with my It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara because I love this mascara. And then after that I use my Lena lashes in the style Olivia. Yep, these are Olivia and they're just really wispy. So now I'm priming my skin. First I'm using the Urban Decay Quick Fix. This is just a refresher spray for your face. You can do it before your makeup or after you've cleansed your skin, and it smells so good. It smells like coconut water. And then I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer to use that on my forehead and also my chin and nose and also the cheek areas where my pores are the largest. And then after that I use my CoverFx Total Coverage Cream Foundation in N100, and I'm using a Sigma F80 flat kabuki brush to apply this all over my face. Now this foundation is one of my favorite foundations because it just gives such a smooth airbrush like just, oh my gosh, just a smooth canvas. Like, it just makes my skin look so flawless, and it covers everything. So I just make sure you hit everywhere, make sure it's all blended out with the brush, and then after that I go ahead and conceal, and I'm using my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot how much I loved this concealer. Like, this concealer is so bomb. It blends out like a dream. If you sleep on this, you sleep on this. You need to buy it. Like, it's honestly one of my favorite concealers. So after that, I do my little dance, and then I I blend that out with my damp beauty blender. And to set that, I always use my Sacha Buttercup setting powder and just pat that and press that into the skin. This is just going to make sure that the powder is molded in with the concealer and everything like that. It just gives a really flawless kind of setting to it. So after that, I go ahead and contour my skin, and you guys already know I'm using my Black Radiance contour palette. This is also an IT Cosmetics foundation brush, but I like to use it for contouring because it's so smooth and it's so dense, and it just really just blends that contour in very well, and it just feels really nice on the skin. And then after that, I am going in with my number 7 blush. This is in the shade Wild Berry. It is a very dark kind of like pink shade, so I just applied just the tiniest bit just to give my cheeks a little flush of color. I wanted to use something that was close to red because I don't own a red blush. And then I used my L'Oreal Gilded Honey once again for a highlight, and oh my gosh, I also forgot how much I loved this highlight as well. This highlighter was popping on my skin today, so I just go ahead and tap the high points of my face. And if you guys can see, I did put powder up the sides of my nose and down the bridge of my nose just to bake and also slim down the nose a little bit. And now I go in with the Black Radiance contour palette again and use that to contour my nose with the Sigma E39 Buff and Blend brush. If you see me looking past the camera, I was watching Snapped while I was filming, so I was like really intrigued to see what was happening. Right now I'm just using my L'Oreal Gilded Honey once again on that same pencil brush that I used for my brow bone and just highlight my nose. And then after that, I am going in with the NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in the shade Green Papaya. It's a really pretty lime green shade. These pencils slide on so well. They are so pigmented, and they're just amazing. And then after that, I use a little pencil brush with the same red from the top and just put that on the bottom just to smoke that out and really pack that red on so it really matches the top and look very pigmented and blown out. You really want to make sure that you blow it out, and then go back in with the E35 to once again just kind of smoke out the edges so they're not harsh. And then now I'm going in with the L'Oreal Gilded Honey again in my inner corner to brighten that up and make it look a little more live and my eyes a little bit more awake. And then I am going to go ahead and line my lips, and I'm using my NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner. This is in the shade Downtown Beauty. Y'all already know I am obsessed with this liner. I use it all day, every day. It's just a pretty basic brown nude lip liner, and it's drugstore and affordable. And then after that, I go in with my Colourpop Ultra Gloss in the shade, what shade is this? Weho. It's just a really pretty natural nude gloss. You can put on a red lip with this look if you want to. Thought it would be too much, so I just went with a nude, nude it out. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. That completes my look. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and also leave me a comment on what else you guys would like to see. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye!